Perhaps it was only a matter of time, but Ford has created its first performance SUV with the 2019 Edge SD midsize crossover, which goes on sale this summer with a twin-turbocharged V6 engine and a new look shared with the rest of the refreshed Edge lineup.
Adding the first SD to the SUV lineup underscores, once again, that Ford is a truck company, a point it continues to punctuate with each new vehicle launch.
The F-Series is its bread and butter, and the range is expanding with the addition of a diesel-powered F-150 coming this summer and the long-awaited Ford Ranger midsize pickup.
Equally key are SUVs.
Ford sold almost 800,000 SUVs last year and has no intention of slowing the pace. The EcoSport subcompact crossover is the latest new nameplate for Ford in the US. A new Explorer is in the works along with a Lincoln counterpart.
And the newly named Lincoln Nautilus replaces the MKX.
Ford's first long-range electric vehicle will also be an SUV.
As the truck side of the business expands, the automaker continues to pull back on cars.
The Fiesta might soon be discontinued in the US. China got a new Taurus, but the US
did not. The next-gen Focus will come from China.
And future updates and production plans for the Fusion appear uncertain, with a redesign planned for China in 2020 but not for North America. Ford's new CEO, Jim Hackett, said he is reallocating $7 billion in capital from cars to SUVs and trucks.
Some of that spending has gone to the Ford Edge, which gets a significant upgrade for the 2019 model.
The Edge, which made its debut in 2006, was the brand's first car-based unibody crossover.
It was also the first to add a sport trim level in 2009 and to have the My Ford Touch infotainment system in 2011. Which would have been a much bigger honor if the system and touchscreen weren't so buggy, creating quality issues that the brand spent years rectifying.
But it does not take from the fact that Ford sees the Edge, with 2 million global sales to date, as a platform to test new things.
Especially as the segment has grown 50% during the Edge's lifetime and is projected to grow another 9% this year to 2.4 million, said Group SUV Marketing Manager Michael O'Brien.
So when work began about 2.5 years ago on updating the Edge, the plans grew to include a performance version worthy of SD badging.
The Ford Performance team added horsepower to the 2.7-liter V6 EcoBoost engine, taking it to 335 horsepower from 315 in the 2017 Edge Sport.
Torque is a healthy 380 pounds-to-foot with standard all-wheel drive to handle it.
Fuel economy numbers are not out yet, but the 2017 Edge Sport with this engine is rated at 17/24 of a mile per gallon city/highway. The rest of the Edge lineup is equipped with Ford's 2.0-liter EcoBoost 4-cylinder engine.
The direct-injection turbocharged engine gets 250 horsepower, which is an increase of 5 horsepower and 275 pounds-to-foot of torque. The Edge will be Ford's first use of its new 8-speed automatic transmission with start/stop, which was developed in-house.
Ford developed the outgoing 6-speed with General Motors, and the two partnered to make new 9 and 10 speeds that are slowly entering the market.
New for the Edge family is an e-shifter with a rotary dial, freeing more room in the center console.
When the vehicle doors are opened, it automatically goes into park.
There are paddle shifters, which in the 2019 Edge ST are fully manual.
The button for sport mode is in the middle of the rotary shifter and changes the throttle response and shifting patterns to stay closer to redline. It rev matches the downshift in the apex and prevents upshifting on an extended corner.
The exhaust note is louder, the engine braking is sharper.
You can turn off the stability control or go into relaxed mode to slide the car around.
Don't worry about SUV's tippier stance, roll control stability is always active. To earn SD status, the sport suspension was tuned for more damping, and the brakes are larger, especially if you opt for the performance brake package with exposed red 345mm dented rear rotors. In addition to the 20-inch wheels, there are optional 21-inch 5-spoke wheels in gloss black, including the cap.
Ford will offer a performance summer tire because Ford engineers fully expect some owners to take their Edge ST to the track.
The thinking behind an Edge ST is that people will continue to move out of sedans and into utility vehicles.
But not as many are moving out of performance cars, which suggests a reluctance to give up spirited driving.
Hence, logic suggests a performance SUV hits a sweet spot.
People want an SUV but still want to drive aggressively, vehicle engineering manager Jonathan Crocker said. Currently about 10% of Edge sales are the Sport, a trim level that goes away with the addition of the Street. Executives think the ST could capture at least as many 2019 Edge sales.